before starting to any coding on or any type of programming, so here are some basic concepts that you should know before going to start your coding or your programming. The first one is that you have to define your symbol. Basically, we call it symbol everything in Mathematica, or you can call it as variable also. So you should define your variable symbol rightly and assigning the right value at the right time, right? We will discuss it. What is the meaning of the right value at the right time? Okay. Second is the semicolon. Semicolon is used to write multiple statement in a single body or portion. Okay, as you have already know about, semicolon is also used for no output, right? This one, the semicolon is used for no output also. Here in coding also, if you want to use multiple statements in a single body or single portion, then you can use semicolon also. So that is our second thing. Third thing is, when you use some variable or some symbol in Mathematica, so what Mathematica do? Mathematica store its value and its definition. So if you want to reuse it, then you have to clear it before using it. So many students or so many teachers face this problem, that they have used some X variable in before work, and after some lines they are using again it, but they are getting wrong answer, because Mathematica always use the stored value first, then your new one. So that is the basic thing. So you should clear it, and the function for that is clear. It is your name of the symbol or variable, whatever. It is X, then you have to write clear X. C is capital. That is a mathematical function or mathematical symbol. Another one is defining a function. And this is the syntax for defining a function, that you have to write your name, function name, that is F, or any name, my function, my work, like this one. You can create your own writing for your function name, and the variable name with underscore is there, right? F X underscore. Then this symbol is, you know already, this is named as set delayed, right? Colon equal. So that is the complete name for that particular symbol is set delayed, and you will write expression on your right side, not this one. So many students do this work also, but in some case they can get the right output, and in some case they will not get right output. So basically this is not called as a function definition. This is function definition. So what it does only a storage of some name, not a function. F will be just a list, and it will store something in the list. So basically this and this have different meaning and different structure. So always whenever you are going to define a function in Mathematica, use this expression, underscore and set delayed is there. Okay, another one is using relational operator in condition statement. So whenever you want to use your condition to check something, right? A is greater than equal to B or not, like this one, or some variable is less than equal to something or not. So for example, it means you are checking something and you want to get your output as logical, right? True or false. In the first you will use relational operator. Other operators you can also use. You can use also logical in it. You can also use arithmetic operator in it. So all operators can be used, but the basic operators you need to do work, that is relational operator. And relational operator are, from the first session we have learned, less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, not equal to, like this one. Okay, another one is using iteration in looping statement. So if you have iteration means you are doing same work again and again. So that is basically called as loop. You will start from the point A, then go to point B, then point C, and then come up with the point A again. So what you are doing a cyclic way, right? So that means whenever you do iteration, you are repeating something again and again. So we work in loop statement, and loop statement means symbol, basically for and while. So today we are going to understand if, for and while, how we will use them and how they will work for our programming. Another one is, if you want to counter something, right? If you want to count some numbers, so you should start with the value 0. For example, you want to count your prime numbers, right? I said, okay, tell me the 10 prime, first 10 prime number. So what you will do, whenever you will get the first prime number, you will count as 1. The second prime number, that is you will count as 2. The third like this one. And when your counter will be come up with the 10, so that means you will answer. So this basically, this is the way of counting, right? So whenever you do counting or something flag is there, so whenever we do something and we got winning over something, so that means they have to put their your flags, right? A particular country will flag their mark so that they can easily get to know that, okay, we have won. So that is the way. And this is the flagging, to tell something that something is happening as true or false. We win or we lose. So that is the basic, the concept of flagging. So these are two things, the counter and the flagging. So you can start with the value as 0, like this one. So these are the basic things that you should know before going to start your programming or your coding. Okay, come to the first one, that is defining a function, right? Okay, here is the function definitions, how we can do that, right? Okay, expression you know already, function name, your variables, underscore, and you will use set delayed operator here, and the right side you will use your expression. So the first example you can see here, that is f underscore with the variable x, set delayed, and the right side you have x square plus 1. So this will define your function f of x, and the value for f of x is x square plus 1. Then you can give any value for your particular variable x and you will get your answer. So it will not run whether you have included semicolon or not, because this is set delayed operation. So set delayed basically will not execute at the time of your definition. So that's why I have not using here semicolon, because it will not give you any output. So f of 3 I will write in the next line and I will get my answer, that is 10. Come up with the next example, that is f of x sin x plus e to the power x. So e to the power x means you want to write exponential, then you will use symbol exp. So sin x plus exp, you will get your function defined. So basically this is called the function definition. That means you are defining something, and then you will take your answer as f of 10. F of 10 will be sin 10 plus exp 10. But if you want to get your numerical value, then you have to put it in your n. Capital N is for numeric value, right? N is also in one symbol, so you have to use square bracket. So n square bracket f square bracket of 10. So 10 is input for f and f of 10 is input for n. Then you will get your answer 22025.9, like this one. Okay, another thing is here we have defined our function with the one variable. You can also define with the two variable, that is x square plus y square minus 3, and you can put your values here, input 2 and 5, and you will get your answer. So basically you can add as many as variable you want, and the rule is same. That means you have to separate it by comma. So x underscore comma y underscore comma z underscore comma t, like this one. So whatever number of variables you have, you can define your own functions, and you can put input for a particular function what you have defined already, then you will get your output like this one. So this is our function function definition working. Okay, come to the if statement. So we have if something is happened, then you should have to tell what is the truth values of it. If it is doesn't, then you have to tell it the false value for it, right? So basically if statement is the same as we do in real life. If something is happening, then the output will come something when it happened, and if it is not, then the some false value will occur. So this is the concept. So that's why if statement is there, if I is capital. Okay, and the syntax for this is that first you have to write condition, then comma, the true value, then comma, then false value. So that means you have three portion here. Got it? I have already used this word portion here. The semicolon is used to write multiple statements in a single body or portion. So we have in if three portion, the first, second, and third. So separated by comma, condition is something, truth, something, and the false. So if this condition will be true, then this true statement will occur. If this condition is false, then this F, that means F statement will occur. So this is basically the if syntax. Another one is there. Sometimes it happen that a condition is not true, even not false, then the third option can go, right? In real life, we have also, for example, you want to check particular gender for a particular person in your class, then you have to put some condition if it is male, female, or other. So like this one. So it will depend on your real life examples, what you want to choose and how you can execute your values. So here is one example here. Check this one. Okay, we have assigned x as -10, assigned -10 if. So now you can see the first portion is this one because comma is here. Second portion is complete this one because comma is here. And the third portion because you have ended it, right? Okay, the first portion here, condition. So we have relational operator, that is relation operator is greater than equal to. So x is greater than equal to means it is checking. Is x is greater than equal to 0 or not? So it will check it. After checking, it will go to the truth value or the false value. Come up this one. This is the -10. So -10 is greater than equal to 0? No. Right? So the answer is false. So false means the false portion will come up. So this is the print. Print is the function for printing your values or printing your string. String basically called as your numbers. Number is negative like this one, your sequence of number, your alphabets. So basically this is called a string, and a string is always is written in your double quotes. I have already discussed it, a string with the double quotes like this one. So print number is positive, print number is negative. So because this statement is false, we will go to this portion, third one, and the answer will be number is negative. So like this one. So basically this is our if working. Come up with the examples, more examples here. Okay, I have taken A value as 15, B as 10, and I am checking if A is greater than B, strictly greater than B, then this portion should execute because comma is here. And if it is false, then this one should happen, and that is print no swapping like this one. And after that, I am printing my A and B value. So without print, you can write your symbol directly and it will give your values for a particular symbol. So A will be 10, B will be 15. Now understand it what I'm actually doing, right? So you are not only going to understand the mathematical programming, also you should have to understand the mathematical concept. So that I have chosen such a program in which you have different type of mathematical concepts, and that's why you can use them in your programming when you will do your own work for your research or for your teaching. Okay, come up here. So A is 15, B is 10. Here condition is A is strictly greater than B, yes or no. The answer is 15 is greater than 10. Yes, it is true. So true should come to this second portion. And the second portion is something statement like this one. A assigning A plus B, then semicolon. Now you can understand what is the meaning of semicolon, because the first statement is this one, then semicolon, second statement is this one, semicolon, third statement is this one, and the semicolon like this one. So means I am writing 3 statement in the one portion. So it is not necessary that I should write only one statement only and in my particular portion. So you have to use semicolons to add multiple statements, right? The first one is A plus B. What A plus B do? See here, A is here. A plus B means 15 plus 10, it will go to 25. Another statement is B is equal to A minus B, that is 25 minus 10, that is will become to your 15. And the third statement is A assigning A minus B. So A minus B will be 25 minus 15, that is 10. So now you can see the starting value for A was 15, B was 10. Now the A is 10 and the B is 15. So what I did swapping. Swapping means the value of A will go to B and the value of B will go to A. But you can see here that I am not using any third variable. In real life, you want to exchange the different color water in your two glasses to each other. How we will do it? For example, you have one full of glass of water with the green color, second glass of water with the red color. How you will exchange these two color glasses, and you have to pour the complete water in the other glass. How we will do it? You can't do it in real life, because you have to use one empty glass to exchange the water, right? And that's why we use called is as auxiliary glass, right? Third variable whenever we use for doing something, in exchanging something, that is auxiliary. So in real life you need third variable, but in mathematics you can do it without even using third variable. I can do that this portion also. I can take one t, temporary t. I will use t as 15, b as a, and the a is b. I can do that also. But in mathematics we can do directly swapping without using any. So this is one formula also, so you can understand this concept also. So you can use it whenever you want to in your work, right? So basically this is the swapping. So this is the swapping code. If you have two variable a and b, then the code is a plus b, then a minus b, then a minus b, and left side a, b, a, like this one. So these three statements will be execute for your swapping work. So if it is false, then it will go to the no swapping, and your answer will be no swapping here. So for multiple statement, use semicolon between the each statement. Okay, I have written this also. Okay, another example is here. If so, marks is there 319. The total is 500. We can calculate our percentage, that is marks into 100 by total. Basic formula, whatever you use for your calculating the percentage. I have put it all the value in my n symbol. Basically n is for numerical. So if the solution for mark into 100 by total is your in a rational number, the n will execute it for your real number. So now come to the if statement. So basically in this example, what I am doing, I am checking if this my percentage variable is greater than equal to 60, then if it is true, then the first division come up, or if it is false, then the below 60 will come up. So like this one, this is the if statement. The first portion is condition, the second is your truth statement, this one is your false statement. So here we will calculate it and we will check. So the answer for percentage is your 63.8. So that means 63.8 is greater than equal to 60. Yes, it is true. If it is true, then the first statement, true statement will occur, and the answer will come first division. Come up with the nested if. So nested का meaning आपका basically है if you want to use if statement inside of if statement, so that you can use that also. Now you can see here, this example is basically from this one. So you have marks, you have total, then you have to percentage, but what you did, you just checked for greater than equal to 60. You are not talking about second division or third division here. So that is the one time percentage, right? You just percentage out, and you are checking it for your first division or not. So second portion you can see here, this one is the false portion. So if it is my false, so you can say that not first division, or you can check for second or third division here. So that means if statement I am using here, another if will go to here, like this one. So my first portion is this one, percentage greater than or equal to 60. Second portion is my print first division, that if it is true, then the first division will come up, and if it is false, then what will happen? So I put another if inside of third portion. So if that complete statement is our third portion, that means false portion. So if percentage is greater than equal to 45. Now because this condition we have checked that this one is not true. If this is not true, that means what is the answer? Answer is the percentage is strictly less than 60, right? So you have already percentage less than 60, then you have to check if percentage is greater than equal to 45. So that means it will lie from 60 to 45, like this one. So we have to check percentage again. If it is greater than 45, then you can check second division. If it is false, then you can go to the third division. Again you can check for this portion. If it is false, then what will can happen, that maybe it is third division or it may be a fail. So you can check again. If this is greater than equal to 35, if percentage is greater than equal to 35, is this portion, print third division. In this portion, you can put another if for checking your third division or fail. So if percentage is greater than equal to 35, then true is third division and the false is fail, like this one. So that is basically is nested if you want to use if statement inside of if statement. So this is your, so that is our first if here, another is here second, and this is the first if ends, and here second if ends. So like this one. So percentage is marks is 219 and the total is 500. The percentage is 43.8. So that means here this will come to the false first. So it will go to the second portion here. Again, if statement is there, again it will check 43.8 something is greater than equal to 45 or not. No, it is not. Then it will go to the again the third portion of this statement. So basically you have to move with the concept or syntax of any statement like if. So this is the example. So now you will come up to the third division. So try to understand easily and how you can make your codes, right? Again, let me repeat it. You are using if statement here, percentage greater than equal to 60. If it is true, then the first portion will come up. Otherwise, the second portion will come up. That is below 60, right? If it is fails, what happens? So here is example, it fails. So percentage that is 43.8, it is not greater than equal to 60. So that means it will go to the third portion here below 60, right? In this portion. Now I will remove this statement and I will add one different statement. And again, I am using if percentage is 45 greater than equal to 45, then the second division should come up. Or if it is also as a false statement, this condition, then the print third division will come up. So basically this is the structure of nested if. In the same pattern we use nested for nested for while, like this one.